Okay, bro. So, almost late, I guess. Rapid capture. One day, when Paimon seemed to hear someone arguing near the fountain of Lucine. Okay. A robust theoretical discussion near the fountain of Lucine. You and Paimon seem to hear someone arguing. Okay, so let's teleport there. Can teleport there directly? Let's walk there. If we teleport there, we may start automatically a cutscene. Let's take a look at the path getting there. See the NPCs from afar. Oh yeah, and I got an offer. I spent some primogens, but managed to get her. Just that stained. I think I've seen that guy from, I guess it's from that one over there. Yeah. Alright, here comes our main character. Get the cameras rolling. Aren't everybody supposed to come from the other side? No, that's not right. Business partnership should be like a film script. It needs proper structure, the beginning, middle, and end. Typically, the first thing you do when you approach a superstar for a partnership is offer them your business card. You then follow that up with a grand introduction to properly position yourself. Then pitch them your vision for the partnership. Oh, his name is Melius. Or she is named Melius. You only start to talk about the specifics of the partnership once they show a certain degree of interest. The way you went about talking about your flash cuts idea, that was way too much, too soon. Ah, Petit Lumiere. To be frank, Miss Melius, that theory of yours might hold a little more water if you debut film. The experimental studio hadn't been such a flop. Besides, you tried to approach Enos back at the film Fantasy Lane, didn't you? Ah, we've met her. I didn't remember her name, despite being famous. But if I'm right, you didn't seem to have left much of an impression on him at all. Uh, Everything you said is nothing more than the faithful thinking of a child. The adult world is far more complicated. It's not as simple as you think. Oh dear, how terribly superficial of you to use someone's age to debunk their arguments, Miss Melius. Your behavior right now only proves my point. What in the world are you saying? You pretentious little brat? Whoa, hold on, there's no need to raise your voice. Can't we just sit down and talk this out calmly? Let's calm down, sure whatever it is, we can work it out. Did Ines and Palmer really just come to us? I can't believe that worked. Look, Miss Malice, it's like what I said, people care more about the eye-catching parts than a long drawn-out setup. We're talking about folks so famous you might stay in line for 3 days and 3 nights and still not get to talk to them. But now they've approached us simply because they saw us arguing. And now this is the part we pitch our proposed partnership. No, shouldn't we get interested in what you're going to do before you offer him the partnership? You came at just the right time, you two. What do you think about our Flash Cuts pilot? It's a real attention grabber, don't you think? What cut now? Weren't you two... What, having a fight? No, not at all. An adult as dignified as her wouldn't get worked up over the words of a mere brat now, would she? That's true, especially when I'm dealing with precocious brats who act like they're all grown up. That doesn't sound like not a fight at all. Anyway, don't you think that walking right into a high tension scene like that would make anyone want to sit rest? Anyone would try to stop the argument, you mean? But what if you'd known back there that we were shooting a short film? Short films? Uh, you do have a point. If it's something that interests Paimon from the get-go, Paimon will definitely want to keep watching. And that's the USP for... what's USP? For flash cuts. The viewer gets to see the most gripping, most emotional charged content in the shortest time period possible. Not only that, unlike regular short films, flash cuts are designed for quick viewing. Between tasks... Oh, it's shorts, okay. Between tasks or while you're on the move, you can easily watch one while taking a break on your travels. But do people have something to see movies? Something portable to see movies on them here? And you don't have to be a professional director or cameraman to make a flash cut. Anyone can create or watch a flash cut anytime, anywhere. Content-wise, you aren't restricted to storytelling either. Your flash cut can be about anything, from a dance to just some beautiful scenery. Doesn't a format like that sound enticing to you? It sure does. Now, Paimon wants to shoot a flash cut herself too, and that's how the world ends. But of course, we'll need some star power to guarantee we get the eyeballs we need. And that means we need someone whose name is known in every corner of Tiva. That's right, I'm talking about you too. You do know that stars command a hefty appearance fees, right? That is, it is a commission at all. Oh, please rest assured that Mr. Petit Lumiere and I have, after our time at Film Fantasyland, raised enough money, you'll certainly get your appearance fee. Besides, think about how you might become known as the father of flash cuts once you make it big. Not only that, flash cuts has only pushed the boundaries of filmic language. With your experience behind the lens, you'll be able to narrate purely through visuals without needing any dialogue. This all sounds really fun. Shall we give it a try? It's cool, we'll do it. So we'll get paid? Sure, let's give it a shot then. Excellent. We'll start shooting as soon as the two of you are ready. I've already selected the camera positions. I also have the film camera, props and post-production lined up as well. All you need to do is use them as you please. Then let's get to it. From the available options, select one character to participate in each scene. There will be multiple filming tasks to be completed during the shoot. They must be completed in sequence. Once all shots are complete, you can begin the post-production phase, where you'll be able to adjust the camera angles, press watch completed flash cuts to preview the current version of the film. Okay, I had to complete them in order. Okay, courtly promenade. Typically, the ideal setting for an experimental shoot is an environment the director knows by heart. With this in mind, I think the first stop for flash cuts should be the Court of Fontaine. And those are from random people on the internet. Okay. Complete all filming tasks. Okay, start filming. Oh no, hang on. Let's talk to you guys once more. So how was it? Did you enjoy yourself while making the flash cuts? It was pretty fun, yeah, although I haven't yet. Really, looks like I was right. There is indeed tremendous business potential for flash cuts. Oh, is there something I should know about? Be patient, my dear partner. Right now, flash cuts is just a babe in arms that hasn't learned to walk yet. If you ask me, while flash cuts are really engaging, we're still missing the meaningful content that actually touches the heart. See, just like the flash cut we worked on together previously, although the battle scene was really spectacular, the dramatic scene was a little threadbare. That's why it ended up being just a so-so piece of work. Who knows, maybe we can make a regular short film of better quality first, then edit the best parts of it into a flash cut for publicity purposes. You mean a trailer? Or maybe we can split the short film up into smaller units and release them one by one standalone flash cuts. Okay, a series. Then that should make for quite the viewing experience. In a format like this, we might even be able to cut down on actor fees and use the savings towards props, the set, and special effects. That will improve the quality further. But because something like this will cost comparatively less, I'll also be able to do more. We'll be able to do what might not be possible in the conventional film setting. Let's try it out and see how the market responds. Come on, my dearest partner, let's start shooting a flash cut now if we want to get a start on our bright future. Are you ready to make a flash cut? As for your plans for the future, in my opinion, flash cuts is a creative format that hasn't quite achieved its ultimate state yet. At the risk of sounding a little self-aggrandizing, it is worth pointing out that both Miss Melius and I are professional directors. From our approach to directing and shoot composition to the use of special lighting effects, we both bring a particular perspective to the table. Therefore, the quality of our work naturally stands apart from that of the general public. However, I expect flash cuts to be something that everyone and anyone can create and appreciate. I foresee it to be a format that allows anyone to enjoy the appeal of making short films, regardless of when or where they are. Then, once we have sufficiently grown the public's appetite for flash cuts, the audience for traditional short films will also inevitably expand. Such a trend will, in turn, serve to elevate the industry as a whole. At least I think so. Having said that, it's actually bringing the industry down, right, as a whole. We may have to devise more dynamic camera sequences so that we can formulate more templates for flash cuts. That all sounds like a lot. I apologize, I was just speaking off the top of my head. I wasn't trying to cause you any stress. Right now, all I wish for the two of you to revel in the creative satisfaction of creating flash cuts. About the flash cut storyline. Just as you've noted, currently we don't have a plot for flash cuts. This admittedly diverges from the conventional understanding of what a film is. As to how we can effectively have a storyline within the constraints of a flash cut, this is something I continue to investigate and explore. I'm not sure if you'll recall the first time we worked together. No. Seriously, I forgot a name like Petit Lumiere. At that time, I suggested that you only need 4 shots to construct the smallest divisible unit of story. Okay, that's vaguely familiar. And based on the experiment I just performed with Miss Melius, now I believe that we can bring the number down to 3. That is why all the scripts I've given you Uh, I'll ask for 3 shots or fewer. How are the results so far? It remains a work in progress, as we don't have that many completed works at the moment. I have yet to come up with usable templates. As such, uh, it'd be a great help if you could continue making more flash cuts. Okay, let's do it. Alright, the cameras are in position and our actors are also ready to go. All you have to do is do your thing. Use the same character to participate. Turn invite up to 5 characters participate in each team shoot. When shooting for the first time, the character assigned for each scene will be subject to certain restrictions. Completing a shoot unlocks free shoot modes, which allows you to freely assign characters for the area. Okay. And I can even customize them. Okay, so one character has to be on all of them. Characters from Fontaine, the Traveler, or the Mannequin. Okay, but that's restricting already, so I can't miss with that. Yeah, I do have her. I'm gonna have him. Or should I always go with a trial? Maybe there will be something else in the future that suits novelettes better. Although there's no story, so I'm just looking at the environments. I think this suits him better. Suits him very well. Maybe if you do something at the fountain would be better, but I don't know. During certain team shots, a viewfinder will appear. Please ensure that the camera remains within the range of the viewfinder from start to finish while moving the characters to touch the guiding lights. In the final cut, the camera within the viewfinder will be replaced with a specially invited actor. The thing gets activated and deactivated. That's just a bit boring. Conduct post-production, okay. Just camera position or keep a regional angle to move on to the next step. I'm trying to zoom in, but isn't doing. It wasn't zooming. Yeah, I think I'm stuck on the floor. Yeah, we get stuck. The camera's stuck on the floor. Let's have the treasure hoarder there. Okay, it's the cameras, the word. Will kill me. Okay, he was great for it. Yeah, Sichuan wouldn't make sense, but Chivalrous would. Shooting a courtly promenade. The shoot has been saved. Shoot records. Just okay. Yeah. After completing a team shot, you can unlock the free shoot mode. In this mode, you can freely assign the same or different characters to complete various performance tasks. Okay, but I don't see the point in doing that, or even the fun in doing that. It was just him walking. Blade stalk the wharf. What is the core idea behind flash cuts? Without a doubt, we should be looking at visual impact and energy that takes your breath away. And nothing has more energy than a great action scene. My partner, I have full confidence in you. Let's begin. Oh yeah, familiar. Is various characters participate. Okay, so okay, walking around here. Her, her, Baiju. Here, and from that. Him and her. Let's take him out and put Chichi in there. Yeah, okay. Maybe something different to just walking slowly. I spend as much time in loading screens than playing as playing. During certain team shoots, you must perform designated actions within time limits. Normal or charge attack. No, it should be dancing. Should be 3 normal attacks. I like to rotate the camera a bit up around my characters. It doesn't record the final one. No, it doesn't matter. I could do a bit better, but makes no difference. The return of the director, as it's just one scene here. As you know, I once collaborated with my older brother on employees leaving the factory. A work that cast the eye on the stories of several individuals. This time, I hope to build upon that experience through flash cuts, tell a story set in a distant land. Use the same character to participate. Character is from Inazuma Travel Mannequin. Should it be her? Goji. Yeah, Goji. Same. If I do stuff like that, does it record as well? Oh. Oh, I never paid attention in Genshin. They actually bend their knees and all. Yeah, it's been a few years that most games do that. I just never noticed anybody going up a slope. Yeah, they just walk. Was there anybody in the zone? Give a work a title. Yeah. Princes with wolves? Dance and music are universal languages, not just for humanity, but for all living things. And there is no way there is no way we can fail if we are to use the same languages to create flash cuts. That's right, this is going to be a success. Various characters. I didn't pay attention, I thought this was Sumeru. Okay, is this the same place, just view from different angles? It's all the same place, just view from different angles, okay. So, she dances. I suppose this one for her there. Catalyst user, a Hydro character, Traveler, or Mannequin. Okay, so who looks like they're dancing? Kazamai is his name, right? Wind Dance. Oh yeah, we need Bolani. I don't have her. Somebody that looks like they're dancing. She kind of looks like she's dancing. And the performer. Okay, yeah, probably better just normal attack because you look more like a dance than charge attacks. If that's what I'm supposed to do here. You could tell us what we should do before, so I could keep in mind which characters I choose to do stuff. Actors will appear during certain team shoots. Make sure the designated action match the rhythm of the actor's movements. Direction is given with the arrow. Follow the movement rhythm and use the mental skill.
Leave this place. Forest, protect us. You poor lost lamb. With all my strength.
The wind rises. Swarm fury. Behold.
Just keep pressing. It'll work eventually. I think normal attacks will look better here. I think this will be weird.
Leave this place. Here.
Yeah. Next stage. The distant harbor. It still feels like we're missing something. Something that really catches the eye. Something that sparkles, of course. This time around we use the robot. I believe that with this adorable little mechanism, the final result will be even more spectacular. The same characters participate is a polearm user, claymore user, the traveler, or mannequin. Let's use the robot. Yeah, I think she suits better every environment of nod-krai instead of Varka or Iluda. During certain team shoots, yellow and red guiding lights will appear. The shoot will begin the moment you touch the first yellow guiding light. Please ensure that the red guiding light is your final target, and that you touch it while sprinting.
Accelerating.
Okay, I'll touch it without sprinting, just to see. Ah, I failed. Okay. You probably do the right thing in the scene. That's great. And this is the wrong one. Okay. Stop.
Accelerating.
Yeah, but anyway, ignore what I did there. The Great Azure Sea. Miss Melius once suggested that we use scenery to enhance the appeal of flash cuts, and I wholeheartedly agree. As for Fontaine's most breathtaking view, what could possibly surpass the Great Azure Sea before us? 7 characters participate from Fontaine, the Traveler, or the Mannequin. Yeah. Oh, he's the swimmer. Yeah, he kinda serious as well, but I think he went really well in the previous one. I mean, she's more important, but he's the swimmer. I think those scenes will be better with him. He's a diver. Oh, the last one could be having a dolphin jump of water. I'm not even looking at the scenery. They all look the same already. Haven't I been here? Dolphin jump, dolphin jump. Ah. It had to be a dolphin jump. We're being forced to dash and have a Fontainian character swimming. The first one had the scenes going in the same order I did them, right? The others, I'm not so sure. There was... No. I'm not sure now, I'm not sure. I just didn't pay attention to the scenery. Labyrinth in the woods. Just as expected, the Ocean Team flash cuts turned out beautifully. Maybe next we could shift our focus to something with more life, more vitality, to bring a fresh touch to our work. I mean, I think there's plenty of life in the ocean, but okay. These various characters should participate. Character is a calculus user, bow user, the traveler, or mannequin. Okay, let's see people from Fontaine. Okay, that would be her. And I don't have Llama here. filter. Moon sign. This helps. Okay, those are the only ones I have from here. From which other bow user do we have from? Yeah, I'd rather have Flins and Iluga around here. If it was Polearm instead of. Let's do something that suits the scenery better than the. I think she suits here. Now this here suits her with the horns. Oh yeah, she did best here actually. No, this may be more related to the. No, whatever. Grab and I don't know who's that. You like pets? Makes no sense. Yeah. Oh. Was final part of the store, or did she get in the way? Okay, we're done. I don't know, I like the other big picture posing event better. We can view films captured by other travelers and immediate reviews after the playback ends. What for? We have no... almost no autonomy, we just choose the character, nothing else. I had some bad news. According to a street survey I had this Stingbird run, people don't seem at all enthused about the art form that is flash cuts. That's really odd. I mean, everyone I talked to says they enjoy the final cut they saw, but the moment I asked if they are interested in the production, they suddenly sound a lot less enthusiastic. Wait, really? But flash cuts are so much fun to make. The data shows that for most people, the second biggest obstacle is equipment. After all, not everyone is proficient in film camera operations and post-production. And the greatest obstacle of them all is that people just don't see what they can get out of it, especially since it's hard to share whatever output they create with the people around them. Sharing, I know, we could put together a Flash Cuts festival. That'd be a way for everyone to feel like their work's being seen and appreciated. Yes, let's do that. We're going big or going home. Hey, you can go big for everything, but very few people in an audience actually attend a festival. Besides, a festival is something that happens only once in a blue moon. Let me spy, I also think that an event like this it has a barrier to entry that isn't exactly low, not just for us, but for the audience we're trying to reach too. Moreover, the general atmosphere and life cycle of an event like this are also a little removed from the lives of the masses. All we need are examples that cater more to the average man or woman in the street. Even so, this feels like the kind of thing that people of Fontaine enjoy. The rest of the world may not care too much, but it seems it should be the kind of thing that would work in Fontaine. And if we're talking about the average man or woman in the street, the most popular form of entertainment in Fontaine has to be the steambird. It's just that this particular medium seems maybe you can edit everyone's works into a compilation reel, then you can watch it with a whole bunch of friends. That's right, and maybe we can place it at the start of other short films, just like they do with ads at the cinema. In short, I think there are plenty of platforms and media channels we can choose from. No, he was just saying that what people most consume here is the Steambird. Will they transform the Steambird into a TV news channel or something? Looks like there's still plenty of room for flash cuts as an art form to grow. This is truly gratifying to know. Ignos Paimon, thank you. Thank you for helping me identify my next goal. All we did was blurt out a couple of ideas, really. Well done, us. Just make sure we're well remunerated for this. Please don't worry, we'll definitely invite you on board if this works out. I also promise to put you two at the very top of our guest list. New quest? Oh, hey, Midras partner. Are you here to shoot a flash cut? Someone's in a good mood? Of course, not always shown flash cuts to be a viable enterprise, have future path. It's bright. Is that the same thing? I don't know, both the short drama format of flash cuts and the ad style flash cuts that was just proposed have the potential to take Fontaine by storm. Now all we have to do is take the plunge. We are set to become the biggest stars in all Fontaine, no, the entire world. And when that happens, we'll never have to worry about running out of more again. The crazy special effects no one wouldn't have touched before, the 6-hour long experimental films, there's light at the end of the tunnel now. Just make sure you don't spend all your money in one go. Oh, don't you worry about that. As Fontaine's most talented director, I can assure you my project management skills are equally top-notch. You can expect to hear good news from us. Are you ready to make a flash cut? As for your plans for the future, I hope to get more trustworthy partners on board, such as my older brother, Miss Lepin Pauline, and Mr. Xavier. Who was your older brother? I thought it was Xavier. And I remember the name Lepin Pauline, but I don't really remember what she did. You see, while the potential for flash cuts is indeed massive, the risks involved are equally substantial. Miss Melius and I don't possess the necessary means to pull this off by ourselves. Of course, before moving forward, I must keep Miss Melian on track, lest she depletes our entire budget all at once. Okay, so let's check now the Charlotte Tales Mondstadt. Cool. That one I wanted to continue. Then I think I'll be missing only Ainos. But I need a llama for that, and now that thing stopped appearing, and I still don't have llama anyway. And then I guess one more from the Favonius Keep. Oh, so did Goldwyn decided to go on the expedition by himself
Varka
now?
and Glory? Don't tell Paimon Godwin's run away again!
Miss Glory, in accordance with Godwin's personal wishes and the need to keep a small force stationed in Nod-krai, I'm afraid he'll be away for some time longer. The reason I've come to see you today is to inform you of the situation and to read this letter on Godwin's behalf. My Lady Glory, at this very moment, I am writing to you over a glass of fine wine.
My lady?
Although the Knights of Favonius's expedition has ended, my personal journey continues still.
This letter from Godwin?
Let's see where this is going.
Therefore, I have decided to stand fast in Nod-krai and to continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt. I understand this decision may hurt you, and no apology can undo the pain I cause. But please, believe me when I say, my love runs deep and true.
Deep and true. Thank you, Grandmaster Varka, for bringing me this letter. Godwin's resolve. I can feel it clearly.
Poor girl.
Though being apart may be painful, if this is his decision, I'll wait as long as it takes. May the thousand winds protect you, Godwin.
Haha, don't worry. The situation there is safe now. I'm sure that Godwin will be back before you know it. Well then, Miss Glory, I have other matters to attend to. Farewell, for now.
Varka ushers you away.
What's the deal with that letter? Did Godwin really go to nod-krai?
He did indeed. Where should I start? After my little refresher course, I gave him 1 day to make his final decision.
Grandmaster, I think I've made up my mind. I can't keep lying to her.
Is that so? Good. I may have said that the Knights of Favonius do not interfere with personal matters, so long as the decisions you make do not impugn the honor of the Knights. But I must say, deep down, I was hoping this would be the path you chose. You don't look so good, though. Rough night, huh?
You can say that again. Even though I made my decision, I wasn't sure of the best way to tell her. In the end, I stayed up all night working on this letter.
Sure didn't skimp on the prep, huh? Come on, let me take a look. I'm sorry, Glory. I must confess my sins. Well, I guess that's passable.
I think that was better course
A
of
hypocrite
action.
like myself deserves no forgiveness, much less the honor to remain by your side. What's all this? I don't deserve your forgiveness. Perhaps you deserve someone better. What the heck is this nonsense? Is this your attempt at taking responsibility?
Grandmaster, please let me explain. I've carefully thought this through. If I tell her more lies, even if she never finds out the truth, I would only grow to despise myself more. Could someone like that truly make her happy? But if I confess everything, I'm sure she'll forgive me and accept me, as despicable as I've been, because she's so gentle, so understanding. But I can't bring myself to accept her kindness in such a shameful way. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. I've thought it all through. what decision to make, what the consequences will be, and I think I could bear it all. But even then, no matter what I choose, I'd never be able to forgive myself.
In this state, even if I forced you to face her, I doubt it would do either of you much good. After all these years of patrolling and fighting on the outskirts of Mondstadt, you've covered no less ground than the expedition itself. Come on, how has your resolve gotten so weak?
Perhaps I was beyond saving from the moment I told that first lie to avoid the shame.
Well, if you can't forgive yourself for your lies, then why not turn them into truths? Embark on your own expedition.
My own expedition?
Go to nod-krai and temper your resolve. They're short-handed there at the moment anyway. So consider this your punishment for not returning to duty on time.
Nod-krai? The expedition's final destination?
Go and learn from the expedition forces there what it truly means to be an upstanding knight. Naturally, before your character building begins, you'll need to resolve your affairs in Mondstadt first. Go fetch a pen and paper and write a new letter. This time, I'll dictate and you transcribe. I don't want to read any more of this spineless drivel. All right. My Lady Glory, at this very moment, I am writing to you over a glass of fine wine.
Grandmaster? We don't usually address each other like this. And if I'm going to write about wine, how about the scent of wine on the wind reminds me of you, no matter how far apart.
There's no need for you to add anything. Just write exactly what I say. Now, although the Knights of Favonius' expedition has ended, my personal journey continues still.
All right. I've written so many letters. Maybe it's time I took notes from someone else.
To continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt. Ha ha! I really outdid myself with that ending.
Yes, indeed. But I still want to apologize to Glory, at least in some way.
All right, let me think. You could add a postscript.
I understand this decision will hurt you. An apology can undo the pain I cause, but please believe me when I say my love for you runs deep and true.
Paimon knew it! Something felt off about that whole letter. Except the last bit. But isn't this just a different kind of lie?
You think so? Well, the letter genuinely was written by Godwin himself, and he really has gone to nod-krai now. As for getting separated from the expedition, well, the letter didn't mention anything about that.
Ugh. So Paimon guesses you didn't technically lie.
Besides, if Godwin were to face Glory now, it would leave an indelible mark on both their hearts. They'd never be able to truly move on. He made an undeniable mistake, one for which he must make amends through his actions, both for the Knights of Favonius and for Glory. Godwin has promised me that once his expedition is over, he will personally confess everything to Glory. As for me, I pray he won't waste this opportunity to become a true knight once again. But that's an understanding we have as fellow Knights of Favonius.
Well, at least he's moving in the right direction.
So if we can tell something's off with the letter, surely Glory will know exactly who wrote each line too.
Don't forget to keep your promise, Godwin.
Okay, good. So she already knows at the very least. But yeah, he was going the right direction. Varka got in the way now. That wasn't satisfactory ending. Apparently he can be seen here. Damn it, I wanted to know what he used to say before. I remember he got left behind and all, but what was the thing? He didn't know which way was nod-krai or what? Now let me see, but I don't think he will spawn now because we just have one with him. Oh, you did spawn. Okay, I thought we couldn't have two with you. Two with the same character.
Mika? Mika!
Coming, Grandmaster!
Take this letter to the Ratnik headquarters. I've included all the specific tasks and required maps inside. This letter is to be delivered to Miss Nefer at the Curatorium of Secrets. You know how to deliver it. This letter is to be delivered to Mondstadt. There's nothing urgent in there. It can wait. Depart immediately and maintain communication using the same methods and frequency as before. Finally, stay safe on the road. Danger pops up? Run. Can't run fast enough? Shout for help. And if shouting's not enough, run and shout at the same time.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Just that? So you...
Please wait for me a little longer. I swear, I'll become someone you can be proud of.
Glory, please wait just no longer. Oh, let's try to become someone you can be proud of. What are you doing? Hello, Honorary Knight. I'm observing my daily repentance. After the Great Master dispatched me to nod-krai, this has become part of my routine. This way, I won't forget why I came here. If I don't keep this up, I'm worried I'll sink back into endless procrastination, then lose the courage to shoulder my responsibilities and the resolve to confess my love. The Great Master helped me fight for this final chance. I must make up for the expedition I missed and prove myself a true knight. Are you alright? I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you and the Great Master. Just thinking about how I behaved back then, I wish I could give myself a slap in the face. You can? How did I not understand? The only way to make up for my mistake was to make Glory happy. If neither lies nor truth could do that, I should have seen that there was only one thing left for me to do: become someone capable of giving her happiness. How's the expedition going? It's only after coming to nod-krai that I've truly begun to understand what I missed out on. It's not like I've been idle these past few years, but compared to those brave knights in the expedition party who faced countless challenges in the ice and snow, I really am too weak. We don't have ice and snow in nod-krai yet. It is colder, they mentioned that, but there's no place with ice or snow. Whether it's combat skills or knightly chivalry, I can keep lagging behind the rest. Oh, goodbye. Farewell, Honorary Knight. May Vanessa watch over you. Okay. So, I guess there is one thing. Rerun here again. Last time was song.
Oh boy. Even though her eyes are covered, Paimon can tell she's staring right at you.
I
I'd like to try a different drink from the tavern.
Oh, it was coffee and it was fruit juice that she doesn't like because it's a death fruit. What was the other option? I think there was only 3 options. Chain, warrior watch. Mixed. Pure strong coffee, sweet flash made juice. Warrior watch. Mint and tea are infused together and filtered, and milk is then added to the mix. The refreshing flavor of this drink is a whole other beast unto itself. Really makes you appreciate the variance of device ecology. I have to try it. I never drank milk with tea. Tea, milk, mint.
Wow. Even Paimon wants to try a glass of that. So, what do you think?
It reminds me of a time long, long ago, when I was living with the Frost Moon Scions. The people used to make a kind of tea brewed with fresh mint leaves, spices, and dried berries. Whenever I passed by their homes, there was always a subtle herbal aroma wafting from the windows.
Did you ever get to try it?
I wanted to, but never got the chance.
Oh, why not?
When a goddess arrives at your door and asks, "May I try your tea?" no one dares to offer up the rustic tea thrown together for their own consumption.
Ah, yeah.
What I received in the end was more like an offering for the divine, complete with ornate packaging and all. Not that it tasted bad per se, but it was missing that sense of home.
Well, now we can fix that.
The flavor is delightful. Though I must say, the idea of adding milk seems quite unorthodox to me.
Ah, well, this is a Mondstadt recipe. People love adding milk, cream, and sugar to their tea over there.
It's novel, but in a good way.
Phew, glad you like it.
Thank you. It seems moonlight is not the only medium through which one can glimpse the past. Even something as simple as the aroma of a drink can bring back long-forgotten memories. Perhaps you could make something for me again in the future?
Very cool. It was cute. Can't sit with you. We have no more things here. Okay, hang on. Little Witch, 12 accounts. Okay, Varka. Chivalrous choosing. Theory. Got the China. Yeah, but we're missing an end for. I know. I think I'm not missing anybody else. Let me try to make a wish for Aino. Oh yeah, I'll check. Not all during a live next time I play, but I'll see if she shows up. Because it's been a while that I don't see her. Maybe I need Lauma now to get the anecdote to appear. pick a wish. It's 2 days without making a wish. Okay, let's try to get a llama. 6 days to go. Okay, let's go with 1 wish per day. Last day, if I don't have her, which I probably won't, then I'll try to spend a few more. Okay. Alright, so I'm off.